Introducing to you first on my right, fighting out of the red corner, wearing light blue trunks, hailing from Margarita, Santa Fe, Argentina. He weighed in at 146 and 1/2 pounds. His fine record stands at 35 wins, 3 losses, with 31 big wins coming by way of knockout. Here is the former WBA super lightweight world champion and the current WBA welterweight champion of the world. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the hard-hitting Marcos and Chino. And his opponent across the ring on my left, fighting out of the blue corner, really needing no introduction the world over, wearing black trunks, fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, by way of Grand Rapids, Michigan. He weighed in at a ready 146 pounds. With the longest undefeated streak in boxing today, his record stands at 45 wins, no losses, 26 wins coming by way of knockout. Tonight, he is making his 23rd world title appearance. Please welcome the current and reigning WBC welterweight champion of the world. Here is boxing's undisputed top attraction and pound-for-pound superstar. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the 5-division champion of the world, the one and only Floyd Mayweather.
Round 1 of 12. All right, Teddy, so we have a fighter on one side here who has low stamina. That's the rap on him. Now he's facing a power puncher here. What would you be saying to him?
Well, I would advise him to try to pace himself a little bit and stay the heck away from the power puncher. Stay out of certain territories. Try to make it a long night, but a slow night.
Chico's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. Carries that punch away. He just missed that shot up top. Fires off that hook. A stabbing right hand comes in by Chico. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Halfway through this round here. Goes up top with the right hand. He clearly came in with a strategy here tonight, Teddy, and so many times it's, hey, I'm gonna bang that drum.
Yeah, he is banging that drum. That drum happens to be the body, and he figures that he's gonna try to move on him, so start doing it early on, and later on, he's gonna have a guy in front of him.
He really digs in when he decides to throw that uppercut. Good job. Mayweather's done a good job there, offensively scoring with that left hand. Turned that hook over, but couldn't turn it into a connect. Final 10 seconds of round number 1. Good step back counter punch there.
Beautiful.
And here we go. Round 2 is underway. Wow, a big flush blow, the left hand by Chico. Right to the head with that right. And right from the start, he's throwing the power punches and landing them.
I think he has a date and he wants to get to it.
Comes right back with a shot of his own. A well-placed left hand up top. You know, we're early in this fight, but Chico's energy may come into question soon. He's throwing a lot of punches, Teddy.
Yeah, and his mental energy, too. I'm wondering if he's getting a little discouraged that his opponent is not showing a lot of effect from all those shots.
Smart punch right there. The uppercut worked. How about that left hand?
Stay inside.
Now hugging on the inside. Flush right hand to the head. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Scored well with that right hand to the body. Fine fundamentals, good counterpunch. Chico's proving to be elusive. Little head knocking with that right hand. Mayweather's left landing well. Left to the body. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Mayweather's in a good rhythm defensively here. Teddy, what is that, a credit to his ability to anticipate?
You know, also, it's the teaching. Let's give the trainers credit. Of course, let's give his background of the amateurs credit, but he learned how to get away from punches. This is technique that was taught to him.
Chico's on the bad end of a very impressive hook up top. A well-placed overhand right. And we come to the end time when we get off the stool here.
Yeah, they have to feel that way. Keep it going. Why change it now? You know, what you did the last round, it worked for you. It got you into a commanding position. Keep doing it. Keep doing more of it. But remember your defensive responsibilities as you go forward.
Very nice work from both men. They each got a shot in. Mayweather's being very patient here, but it's with a plan in mind.
Yeah, it is with a plan in mind, and that's why he's such a successful fighter. He's trying to lure his opponent into a mistake.
A stabbing right hand by Chico. Right to the body. Chico's able to land a good, solid left hand.
Keep it going.
90 seconds to go here in this round. And now he's acting like a fighter. Coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. Took a shot, now he gives a left. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. He clinches when he gets to the inside. Puts forth the hook, scores with it.
Keep working the jab. Keep working the move it.
to your head, kid.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Seconds to go in this round. Mayweather's enjoying a lead on Teddy's scorecard the first time we look at the scores ringside here tonight. Although early on here, it's not as if either man is in complete control of this fight. He comes with the straight right hand. Not the most accurate uppercut you'll see. Nice two-punch combo by Chico. Big, big shot to the head.
He left a hole. It was closed.
And he just holds on there. Chico's work rate is very high. I looked at the punch stats, and you can see that he's a busy guy. I don't think he's an effective guy, though. A lot of these aren't landing.
Well, you have a reason to think that, Joe. Guess what? I agree. They're not landing.
He's tight. He's tight.
Mayweather's opponent able to land a sharp counterpunch. Nice combination there. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round.
Unload. Keep working the body.
And now he scores well with the straight right. He saw the uppercut, he took advantage, throwing it out there. Mayweather's left now getting into the mix. Nice combination, landing more than one. Both were able to score. He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. And now he's targeting upstairs. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. He took a go of it to the body, but came up empty. Chico's throwing wide punches. If I'm standing opposite of that, I jump on it.
Yeah, well, if you're the fighter, that's where you have to be kind of like into a Kodak moment, where you take a picture and you say, okay, I remember that, and the next time, bang, I'm going to take advantage.
Mayweather's almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly. 10 seconds to go in the fourth. Best combination in the game, jab with the straight. Back to action here at the start of this round, which is just part of what has been a very evenly fought fight. One of those fights that's going to be very hard to score. Mayweather's defense penetrated by a well-targeted uppercut. Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there are some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counterpunching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
Here's a moment here as you see the step-back counterpunch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces him into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
Mayweather's doing well here with that two-punch combination.
Keep working the body.
He got all into that one. That was a solid uppercut. How about that exchange? Halfway into round number 5 here. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Chico's punch is far off the target. A clean, crisp right hand by Chico. Chico's smashed by a hook. He's losing this fight, and I think it's easy to see why. He's getting hit by that left hand far too much.
Well, the most elementary thing, the first thing you're taught in boxing is use your left hand. The second thing, get away from it. I guess he never learned that second thing.
Nice work with the overhand right. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Good looking right hand after he got hit. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. Mayweather's commitment to the start of the 6th round. He scored well after being hit himself. Mayweather's work in training camp is now paying off. Do you see the accuracy and the effectiveness with that combination? Wow, Teddy, he's got some great hand speed there. That combination was an example of it.
Yeah, it was. You know, not a lot of power, not a lot of pop with it, but boy, it catches your attention. And you know what? That kind of speed can intimidate a guy and keep his opponent maybe from moving his hands later on.
Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Lands flush with the combination upstairs. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Teddy, he's wobbling all over the ring.
You know, Joe, he can't use his legs right now, so he wishes, and it's too late for it because he wasn't taught, but he wishes he was a guy who was taught how to slip right in front of a guy and make the guy miss. Then at least he could do that. Right now, his only chance is to grab because the legs are not going to be there for him.
Mayweather's just being smart on the outside. Chico's swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent.
Looking good.
Oh, how about that? Comes back with a power punch of his own. Halfway through round 6. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there.
Pace yourself. Looking good.
How about a return to sender with the left hand?
Beat him to the punch.
Chico's wanting a counter punch here, but that doesn't seem the route to go here in this fight, Teddy.
No, he has to be honest with himself and see that. But, you know, people under pressure in all walks of life, you know, in the ring especially, you see it right away. You kind of peek at it right away. It's obvious. Maybe he doesn't want to see what he has to see because then he would have to discipline himself. He's not ready to do that. Then he would have to make the change. Maybe he just wants to leave it this way. At the end of the day, people are going to say, oh, that guy fought a kind of fight that's, you know, hard to fight with, you know, and he has an excuse. Maybe that's what's going on right now.
That's country.
Final 10 seconds of the 6th round.
Keep doing what you're doing.
And that's the end of round 6.
He's standing straight up.
Chico thought he had his target, but way off to the side with the uppercut. Oh, very nice. Smart counter punch there.
Yeah, that's beautiful. You make the guy miss, you make him pay.
And now he brings the left hand upstairs. Nowhere close, that punch by Chico. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. Chico's now feeling the effects, Teddy, of having his opponent punch right through that guard.
Well, he should feel the effects. I mean, look, Joe, it's kind of like standing out in a rainstorm with an umbrella, and all of a sudden the wind's coming, and the rain's coming from the side, and you're standing there under the umbrella and say, why am I getting wet? Well, you're standing there covering up. The punches are coming from the side. They're coming from all angles. You're going to get wet.
You're not always protected.
1-2. 1-2.
Halfway through the 7th round.
Keep going.
Up top with the right hand. Mayweather's getting back to basics. A good, solid jab. Chico's got to know that things can't continue like this. These middle rounds have not been what he's wanted them to be. He thought he was going to do a heck of a job on the inside, but he's not.
Hey, you know, you mentioned something very, very interesting. You said he's got to know. Yeah, he knows that he's got to be on the inside, but maybe he doesn't want to be. You know, it takes discipline. You know, it takes risk. It takes the ability to accept that risk to be inside closer to your guy, because more stuff's going to come back. Maybe he's taking it the safe way, the easy way, even though that means he's going to lose. He doesn't have enough discipline to win.
10 seconds to go in the 7th. Unable to land clean by Chico. And round 7 comes to an end. Here we are in round number 8. A look at Teddy's scorecard, and you can see Mayweather's game plan has been applied to perfection.
Yeah, it definitely has. He's been using that jab. You know, he's been taking care of offense, defense, crossing the T's, dotting the I's. Now all he has to do is make sure he doesn't fall asleep.
Oh, what a power punch he was able to land there.
Joe, that's what you call setting up a trap. Not a mouse trap, but a punch trap. Step back a little bit, invited him in, bang.
They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Chico's got to shore things up a bit there. That was a destructive counter punch he got hit by. Mayweather's shown us that if he pulls this trigger, he's hitting that target. His accuracy is great.
Well, that's part of his ability. You know, I mean, it's not just his hand speed and that he's technically good. You know, he's got a little bit of pop, but he knows when to throw. See, that's important, Joe. Knowing when to let the hands go. He knows exactly what time it is.
Well placed, straight right hand.
All right, let's do it.
90 seconds to go, halfway through round 8. Well off the mark by Chico. Chico's right hand working well that time. He scored well. Mayweather's combination punching is just perfect there. 3 punches landing. She goes well off the mark that time. Targeting that belt line with the right hand. Now he ties up there. Comes right back at him with a left hand.
Nice work.
Mayweather's been able to avoid having any of his opponent's headshots landing flush.
And what his opponent has to do, Joe, is make an adjustment. Well, we used to tell the fighters, when a guy's elusive like this fighter is right now, you have to shorten your punches up. Shorten them up a little bit, have less space to travel. They have a better chance of getting to that elusive target.
Well, that's yet another round that he won.
I mean, that's one of them. Also, instead of taking minute rest in sparring, he was taking 20-second, 30-second rest. It's showing right now.
Mayweather's landed a good, solid combination. A well-timed right hand by Chico.
See those coming.
Targeting the uppercut, and it worked.
Up and down, side to side.
Good block by Chico. Good solid shots with the combo downstairs. Mayweather's being so very effective, punching in combination.
And that's what you want. He's got pretty good hand speed. Might as well use that hand speed. No better way to use it than putting them together.
Got this one.
That is a big right hand after eating one himself. And now he's targeting upstairs. Halfway through the 9th round. Chico's punch didn't come close. There's a straight right hand. Mayweather's at his best when the combinations are landing. He scored well there with that combo. Good right hand. Lands the counter. Good solid right hand by Chico. He got caught by that right hand. Solid. Teddy, he goes down, and he was on the outside where he doesn't like to be.
Where he shouldn't be, and he paid a price.
Hard to prepare for a situation like this, but many do. He's been down, now he's got to survive.
So that's where you're wrong. It's not hard to prepare. It's a must to prepare. If you're a trainer, that's what you do in the gym. You teach a guy, if you're in this situation, this is what you do. You grab on, you move your head, you survive.
Good exchange, he fires back. Mayweather's showing that he has an understanding about balance, about angles, about footwork. What does his opponent need to understand to deal with it?
Well, he has to figure out a way to take the air out of those tires. Give him a couple flats. That's what he's got to do. And there's no better way to give a guy a flat than to go to that body.
And that does it for this round.
Adam somehow finds a way, even looking through that little slit.
Mayweather's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. There's the uppercut, one of my favorite punches, and it works that time for him. Body shot lands. It was the right. Defense easily turns into offense. Blocks a blow, sends an uppercut. Chico's recuperative abilities being tested to the limit here. Just 60 seconds to gather yourself after being knocked down in the last round.
Now, we talk about the fighter, but it's important right now for the corner, for the referee, for the doctor to know that he does have those kind of recuperative powers. So they give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe the ref gives him a little more time than he gives somebody else.
If that keeps up, this is going to be a good night. The right hand scored by Chico. Right to the belt line. And he ties up on the inside. Mayweather's right hand scores well. Trading blows. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. Good job on the two-punch combo by Chico. Chico's just a sitting target here now. I mean, you know where to find him each and every time you come on the attack.
Yeah, he's very predictable. He needs to get on those feet a little bit, start to change his place in that ring.
Pace yourself.
He returns the favor with a right hand of his own.
Hands up. Hands up. Inside, inside. Keep doing what you're doing.
Quick snapping hook, and it does damage. Well, this has not been a close fight, Teddy. Mayweather's enjoying a big lead on your scorecard. I'll tell you another thing. He has paced himself. He has plenty left.
Yeah, he does. Right now, it's not his to win. We know that already. It's his to lose. That's the only way it gets away.
See how he targets that hook? You see how he timed that overhand right after blocking the shot.
Work the body again. More punches. Good.
And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Chico's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. And now he's targeting upstairs.
One.
Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. Mayweather's showing us that defense is also very much part of his game.
Yeah, it is. Not only to avoid punches, but actually to even set up offense. You know, he'll make you miss, and then there's something coming back. He creates opportunities to hit you.
Able to dismiss his opponent's shot, and then comes back with an uppercut. Chico's hit by a right hand. Big, big shot he just scored with. And he goes down again. Will he get up from this? give him a lot of credit for even getting up from that knockdown, but he still has to impress and move forward here.
Yeah, I applaud him. I give him credit, but I also recognize that he's in good shape. That's one of the reasons he got up.
Chico's gas tank may be heading towards empty here.
Yeah, and I don't see any gas station in the nearby vicinity.
Well done that time, landing the counter punch. Mayweather's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. So he takes a breather between. And this is the 12th and final round. Mayweather scoring with that. Oh! Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
So he goes down, but able to get up to his feet. Teddy, what should he be thinking about now?
Well, right now, just surviving, but if he survives, then he better figure out why he was put on the floor.
She goes, bang, by an uppercut. Good flush shot by Chico. Chico's damaged by a right hand. Mayweather's making for a very, very difficult night for his opponent. His opponent knew this was coming. He knew he was going to fight on the outside, but the jab is really doing it. Oh, and there you go. That was a big shot that floored him, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox, his sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
Chico's unable to beat the count. Knockout loss for him.
Because death is just getting closer. Shit. So busy all day, but I can feel it at night. Feeling like I'm living wrong, but I'm doing it right. I just want to be alone, go somewhere on the flight. I don't need love, I need a bitch for the pipe. And she licking it right. I tried to tell her if I hit it, it's light. And if I stick around, I do, but if I didn't, it's light.